the least common multiple, or LCM. One way of finding the LCM is through the listing method. So for example, we have 9, 18, and 24. The listing method is like skip counting. So the multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, and so on. While for number 18, it's 18, 36, 54, 72. While for 24, it's 24, 48, 72. You can observe that the first common multiple for 9, 18, and 24 is this number, 72. These numbers. So therefore, the LCM for 9, 18, and 24 is 72. So another way of finding the LCM is through prime factoring. So we're using the same numbers if they have the same answer, 72. Let's try prime factoring. Nine, 18, 24. In prime factoring, we must use the lowest prime factor for this set of numbers. You can observe that these numbers, 9, 18, and 24, can all be divided by 3. So therefore, the lowest factor is 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Now the remaining numbers, 3, 6, and 8, don't have the common divisor. Since these numbers 6 and 8 are even numbers, and 3 is an odd number. But these numbers, 3 and 6, have the common divisor. So you can always choose the set of numbers 3 and 6 or 6 and 8. For 3 and 6, they can be divided by 3, while 6 and 8 can be divided by 2. Either way, it's okay. So if we choose to find the factor of these numbers, so we can. So the prime factors for this 3 and 6 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 8 divided by 3, so in it cannot be. So therefore, we bring down 8. So next, the remaining numbers now, except this number 1, is 2 and 8. So these numbers are even number. And the lowest prime factor for even numbers is 2. So therefore, we put 2 here. Bring down 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the remaining number is 4. So the factors of 4 is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Bring down 1. The only remaining number now is 2. And the factors of 2 is 2 and 1. Because 2 divided by 2 is 1. Bring down the 1s. So the numbers here are become 1. So next step, we multiply these numbers on the left side. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 times 2 is 36. 36 times 2 is 72. So the LCM is 72. So it's the same answer with the listing method. So another example using this method is, how about these numbers? 10, 15, and 20. So this group of numbers can all be divided by 5, as you can observe. So therefore, our lowest prime factor is 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So the remaining numbers now are 2, 3, and 4. So these two numbers, 2 and 4, are even numbers. So the lowest prime factor for these numbers is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 3 divided by 2, so it cannot be. So bring down 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So the remaining numbers now is 3 and 2. You can solve first 3 or you can solve first the 2. So in this case, either of which, it's okay. No problem. So I choose 2. 1, bring down 1, bring down 3. 2 divided by 2, it's 1. And the remaining number now is 3. So the factors of 3 are 3 and 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Copy 1, copy 1. So all the numbers become 1. All we have to do now is multiply all these numbers. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. So the LCM for 10, 15, and 20 is 60. Okay, let's try another example. So how about 3, 6, 9, and 18? So you can observe here that there are two even numbers, 6 and 18, and two odd numbers, 3 and 9. But these numbers can all be divided by 3. So therefore, the lowest prime factor for these numbers is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So the remaining numbers except for number 1 are 2, 3, and 6. You can observe that there are 2 even numbers and 1 odd number. But these numbers here, 3 and 6, can also be divided by 3. So we can solve this first, or we can solve this 2 and 6. Either which, no problem, it's okay. So in this case, we will solve this set of numbers, 3 and 6. The common factor for 3 and 6 is 3. So 1, bring down. 2 divided by 3, it cannot be. So bring down 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now the remaining numbers, 2 and 2. So the common factor for these numbers is obviously 2. 2 divided by 2, it's 1. 2 divided by 2, it's 1. Bring down the other ones. So the numbers here become 1. So next step, we multiply these numbers. 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 it's 18. So the LCM for these numbers is 18. Okay, so that's how you do it on finding the LCM. See you next time.